The formation program follows a laid-out curriculum to respond to the needs of formation.
We thought as a conference that a homegrown training formation program would be good to cater for the needs of the local church, to cater for the needs of the religious congregations and dioceses.
I was one of those who was engaged at the very beginning to look at courses to be brought together. So we looked at the Uganda, we looked at the Kenya, South Africa courses to create the Zimbabwean one.
So our formation course is a 9-month formators course, which we crafted together as a conference after looking at the different religious needs.
Much of the things that were helpful, all were helpful, but I would say human development. I would also say canon law. I would also say scripture. I would also say the safeguarding.
They told us of this program of accompaniment, spiritual direction, and counseling for us as formators. I remember we stayed down there, we laughed at it at some point. That, why should I go through all that, you know? I'm here to train to be a formator. So what is this, you know, how does this benefit me? Why should it be a part of it? You know, but I took it up. I got myself a spiritual director and counselor, a psychologist. And I got to know things about myself that I didn't know, that actually I'm a bit damaged in this part. You know, I will confess and say, in one of my sessions, I broke down and cried. When I went through things that happened when I was 5, 6, 7, you know, and I wasn't really aware that actually I was broken for a long time.
Sabbatical programs / renewal and preparation for final vows are part of formation.
We also do courses for preparation for perpetual vows. For junior brothers and sisters, we have taken their first vows, but are continuing to journey in their life so that they prepare for a final commitment in their different congregation.
Spiritual accompaniment has grown over the years. Women have a role to play in this role.
Many women religious were not trained in spiritual direction. So CMRS offered to train spiritual directors, both men and women, to give a positive impact to the growing population in the church and even in the country.
I came here for the course which was entitled Spiritual Direction and Retreat Giving. Yeah. So I think it came at a time when I needed it most, because I was working with the formees, the pre-novices. So as someone who was new in the ministry, you know, I had never been a formator. It was my first time. So I realized that at some time I could be stuck, especially when listening to the issues of the formees. So with the skill, it helped me also to know that sometimes, you know, they bring issues on the table that are not that need spiritual guidance, and therefore there is need to know some of the skills so that I help them effectively. So I would like to say, yeah, it helped me a whole lot, and I really appreciate the course, because I ended up being someone who can listen to the stories, understand some spiritual struggles, and recommend, you know, some spiritual, you know, information. I could say books, verses to help them. And they really appreciated it. I could see some changes afterwards.
So from the first cohort, we trained about 15 religious women as spiritual directors and retreat givers.